in the graveyard of Bangor Abbey, and there's some ancient graves in here. You know, 1870 and all the rest. And Bangor Abbey, I don't know who provided this notice board, but it's very, very helpful and very interesting. It's down at the, what you might call the store, probably store, gardening equipment. But this is the grave I'm going to be looking for. This is the grave of W G Lyttle, 1844 to 1896. Founder and editor of the North Down Herald, Robin, as he was known and is described as a man of rare natural gifts, who raised himself to a high position among the journalists of Ireland of the day. He was a brilliant and graceful writer, a true humanist, and an accomplished poet, in demand all over Ulster as an entertainer, responsible for a number. This is what I want. Responsible for a number of novels, his most noted being Betsy Gray or The Hearts of Down. The story is of Betsy, who was murdered at the Battle of Ballynahinch during the 1798 rebellion. Other novels with local theme are Sons of the Sword, didn't know about that one, and Daft Eddie and the Smugglers of Strangford, Lough. So he wrote the novel Betsy Gray, based on fact, I believe. So I'm going round to the front of the church to try and find this grave. I'm at the front of Bangor Abbey. It's actually quite a small church, and the tower here is very old. And Con O'Neill, the last Gaelic lord, is reputed to have sought refuge in the tower, running away from English troops. So here's a bit about the history. There's an old picture of it. Monastery on this site in 558. Bangor Abbey was one of the greatest monastic schools in Europe. Its missionaries sailed to the continent and founded monasteries and kept the flame of Christianity alive. Two of the Abbey's most revered missionaries, St. Columbanus and St. Gall, spent many years in present-day France, Germany, Austria, Switzerland, and all the rest of it. So like, this place is ancient. Attacked by the Vikings, entirely abandoned during the 10th century, it was revived by St. Malachy around 1140. Built the first stone church and introduced Augustinian order of monks. Oldest remains of the abbey is the stretch of stone wall dating from 13th century. Abbey in ruins by the 16th century. Present church dates mainly from the 19th century. Is entered underneath the 14th century tower topped by a steeple built in 1693. Bangor Bell, cast bronze bell, found at the site 1780, dates from the year 825, displayed in the North Down Museum. So the tower dates from the 1300s. So I'm looking for the grave of this guy. Lyttle, and here it is. Oh, it's just beside the road. So it says, erected by a number of friends as a tribute to the memory of W G Lyttle, founder and editor of the North Down Herald, Born at Newtownards, 15th of April 1844, died at Bangor, 1st November 1896. A man of rare natural gifts, he raised himself to the highest position among the journalists of Ireland. Oh, no. I read that wrong before. It says, he's a brilliant and graceful writer, a true humorist, and an accomplished poet. Kind friend and companion, true son of County Down. And he wrote Daft Eddie and the Smugglers of County Down. And he wrote the novel Betsy Gray as well. Nothing on the other side. Oh, here's something here. Interred November 3rd, 1896, deeply mourned by his sorrowing wife and children. Oh, for the touch of a vanished hand and the sound of a voice that's still. W G Lyttle. And you can get hold of his books. They are a wee bit difficult to get hold of, but they are available. W G Lyttle, writer, extraordinaire and journalist. Bangor Abbey graveyard.